Huawei Mate Xs 2 Review. The Huawei Mate X Fold has a unique design in that it folds differently than its predecessor. At an expensive price tag, it must perform well in the real world. The Mate X Fold is incredibly thin and light, which impresses viewers. It is yet to be seen if this device will become available for purchase on the market. Huawei introduced the Mate X series, with the original Mate X and then the Mate Xs 2, which has a folding display on the front of the closed phone, instead of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. The Mate Xs 2's predecessor exhibited advantages such as a thinner body, larger tablet screen, and comfortable front display when in smartphone mode. This design contrasts the 25:9 cover screen of the Galaxy Z Fold 2 and 3, which is excessively tall and narrow. Huawei phones have had certain limitations in recent years compared to other models, such as the Z Fold series, including no Google services or 5G and a higher price tag. An outer folding screen is less durable than an inner folding screen. The Huawei Mate Xs 2 is exceptionally thin when unfolded, measuring 5.4 mm in most parts of its body, widening to a wedge at the end where the phone's internals are housed. This is even thinner than the 6.4 mm Galaxy Z Fold 3. We observed a significant change in the clasp when we began to use it. It is easier to lock the phone, with no loud clicking sound such as the Mate Xs, but rather a quiet and discreet swift operation that ensures its closure. The Mate Xs 2 opens up from a closed to an open position and springs back to the former, so it cannot provide the range of folding angles available on Samsung's Foldable. It is also not intended that its Falcon wing hinge should be in an intermediate, halfway open state. The big flexible display serves both as a tablet screen and a phone screen. When in phone mode, the back of the phone is partly screen, which can be useful, for example when using the camera app to show a preview of what is being shot at that moment. However, it has to be noted that foldable screens can be fragile by nature. Huawei has strengthened the durability of the display with a 4-layer system that makes it resistant to dings, and its texture is similar to glass rather than the Mate X design. The screen measures 7.8 inches when open and 6.5 inches when closed, making it slightly smaller than the Z Fold 3. In both phone and tablet mode, the same display is used, offering a 120Hz OLED screen with 424 pixels per inch density. This ensures that regardless of how it is being used, users will receive an optimal level of clarity and experience. Visually, it has vibrant colors and 10-bit visuals with deep OLED blacks. There is a central bump on its surface, though it's not as pronounced as that of the Galaxy Z Fold 3. Huawei's Mate Xs 2 and its associated phone line utilize Huawei's modified version of Android, whereas the company's tablets and smartwatches do not. The Huawei Mate Xs 2 does not have access to the Google Play Store or its services, but it does feature some of Huawei's optimizations for use with its expansive unfolded screen. It supports split screen and pop-up app multitasking. Huawei has developed App Gallery, which integrates pedal search to provide access to the most popular apps, such as Disney+, Netflix, and Instagram. The phone houses a Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 4G processor, which is the current flagship yet lacks 5G connectivity due to some sanctions against Huawei. Consequently, this restricts its performance and raises the price of the Mate Xs 2 device. The battery of the phone is a 4600 mAh cell and it can be charged up to a maximum of 65 watts. Unlike the Huawei Z Fold 3, which does not have wireless charging but benefits from a larger battery capacity instead. The Huawei Mate Xs 2 boasts a 50MP main camera with an f1.8 lens, an 8MP telephoto camera with a 3.4x optical zoom and an f2.4 lens, and a 13MP ultra-wide camera with an f2.2 lens. All these features make it one of the best cameras in the market. Huawei has implemented a punch-hole selfie camera in their latest Mate Xs, interrupting the expansive, all-screen design of the last generation. However, this should make using the phone more efficient as it would no longer need to be opened for video calls or taking selfies. The Mate Xs from Huawei contain impressive technology, design, and engineering. Despite this, the fact that it can't utilize Google services or 5G is a major setback.